Hey, how's it going, guys? Let's take a little look at all the books that are coming out in September. Now, this is strictly going to be only my indie books that are coming out. I have another video for my Marvel, which is only a little bit, and then my DC, which is probably about the same amount with my indies. All right, so let's get into this. Now, this Berserker Unbound #2, I don't know when #1 comes out. I think it comes out in August, but man, this cover A and then the cover B looks so freaking cool. I have to get this, and I pray that the story is good because, man, I really like these covers, and that cover B looks so badass, dude. Next up, we got Betty Page Unbound, issue #6, cover I. What can I say about this? Something speaks to me about this. I hope this is a virgin variant. I think it is. It just reminds me of like some old school hanging out, fun in the sun by the pool during the summertime. I like that. Like, it looks really cool, man. I like this. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna read it, but it looks cool. All right, then we got Buffy the Vampire Slayer, issue #8, and I love this cover. I have the first, I think 3, if I'm not mistaken. I think I have the first 3 of this one. I like this one because you got all the candles. It looks really cool, and then she's got all the tarot cards right there laid out in front of her. Man, I really like this. Like that just looks so freaking cool. I love the tarot cards like that. They got me, man. They freaking suckered me in, and I fell for it. So I'm definitely gonna be picking this up. I think I'm gonna order this now just because I want to make sure I get this cover. All right, and then we got Canto issue #4. Canto #1 I wasn't able to get. All the people that read it on our review show on Wednesdays, where we do our new comic book day reviews with Mr. Tank Collects, he was able to actually get himself a copy, and he read it, and he told me it was probably one of the best books he's read in a while. It's so freaking good. So I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to being able to hunt down that issue #1, continue to get the 2, 3, and 4, because it looks like this story is just going all the way up. And then all the way up, we also got a freaking Die issue #7 coming out, which I still got to get Die 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, because I have issue #5. I like that cover. That's why I got it. And now Die is going to be like a TV show or something, which is pretty cool. If you don't know anything about Die, it's kind of like a mixture between Dungeons and Dragons and Jumanji, just smashed into one. So yeah. All right, next up, we got Gogar issue #5. I gotta say, I haven't read a single issue of Gogar. I had the first 2, and next week, the third one comes out, so I'm gonna binge the first 3. Everything I've been hearing from people that read this said they really like it, they enjoy it, and they're gonna put it on their pool, so I gotta go ahead and throw this in the video. And then a book that I actually am reading is this Grumble issue #10. I've been loving Grumbles. It's been really good. I know when it came out, I think in December of 2018, it was on like the CBSI Hot 10 list because there was like a secret variant or, you know, all that speculation stuff. All that stuff aside, the book is pretty good. Like, it's entertaining, it's fun, it's not too serious, but then it tries to get serious, but then it's just fun at the end of the day. I believe it's Albatross Funny Books by Eric Powell. So I mean, he puts out great work. How can you not be reading this, man? And then we got Killer Groove issue #5. Killer Groove #1 was fire. I got Killer Groove issue #2 right here that I'm gonna dig into this weekend. But Killer Groove #1 was really cool, about like a struggling musician that turns into a murderer for hire, which is freaking awesome, dude. Like, the way they planned it all out and put everything in the comic in that first issue, it was really good. It definitely grabbed my attention. And then we got Scotty Young and George Corona with Middle West issue #11. Man, I've been loving Middle West ever since I got the first one. I read the first issue, and then I went out and I had to get all the other variants for the first issue, because the moment I finished reading the book, I'm like, yo, this is a good freaking book, and it hasn't disappointed me. It's just going. Every issue is just knocking it out the park. If you haven't read it, there's a trade paperback for issues 1 through 6, and then you could hunt for 7 through 11, or just wait for the next paperback to come out. I highly recommend this book. And then we got a book coming out of the IDW, brand new book called October Faction. I don't know, but this cover looks creepy, like horror. I don't know, man. I always get scared with horror. I'll read a horror book or watch a horror show and I won't sleep. It's really weird. I get freaked out. But this last like 2-3 months, I've been slowly getting into the horror genre, and I freaking love it, man. It is so freaking awesome. So I'm throwing this one in there just because it's a new book. IDW's been putting out some pretty good books lately, so yeah, I gotta get it. All right, another book, another one that's coming out is his Relics of Youth. The cover looks really cool. I don't really know anything about it, but it kind of gives me that like retro, maybe 70s, 80s, when kids were actually playing outside kind of feel. So it's always nice to see what it was like when kids were playing outside. So I gotta pick this one up. All right, next book coming out of Source Point Press, if I'm saying that correctly, is that Samurai Grandpa issue #4, because it's a 1 through 4 series, and then I believe the writer stated that there's going to be a volume 2 coming out. So if you guys really enjoy it, you could look forward to the next one. I read issue #1, and 2, 3, and 4 are definitely going to be books I'm going to be picking up already. So I'm looking forward to this one. And then the next creepy horror-ish book is called Something Is Killing Children, issue #1. Where I don't know anything about this book. Like I said before, I look at these books, I look at the covers and the name, and I kind of base my opinion. And I'm like, all right, that looks like something that would appeal to me. I don't like to read the synopsis, if I'm saying that correctly, because it's like a boy who falls down a well and his dad runs away, and then he has to go on a mission to find his dad. And it's like, all right, well then why the hell am I gonna read the first issue? Because I know what's going on. But anyway, this one just looks cool. You know, I'm always down for a new read. And since we're talking about number ones, how about 301? Because we got Spawn issue 301 and then Spawn issue 300, which I think comes out in August. But there's so many covers for this, and it just looks freaking awesome, dude. Spawn, congratulations Todd McFarlane and the Image family for reaching this milestone. I believe it was started back in like 92. Image is just changing the game, man. And if you feel like issue 301, how am I supposed to catch up? If you go back and pick up, I believe it's issue 296, 297, 298. It runs down the first like 300 issues, so you can get caught up like that. All right, next book coming out of Aftershock is You Are Obsolete #1, and it shows like a creepy like little girl with her phone, like looking into the phone, and then around her is like other kids on their phone, and it kind of like portrays the society that we live in nowadays. All right, we also got Xena Warrior Princess issue #6 coming out. That David Mack Virgin cover looks so freaking good. Oh my god, dude. And then to finish this off, we got Usagi Yojimbo issue #4 coming out. If you don't know anything about this, I did a Who Are They Usagi Yojimbo, which in this cover just looks so freaking cool, man. I can't wait to read it. I can't wait for issue #2, 3, and then this issue #4. Definitely one of my top books, my top indie books I'll be looking forward to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe down below. Make sure to watch one of my other videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.